Hey guys, James Wilson-Taylor here for Roxanne. We are backstage at Download Festival 2024 while she sleeps on the lineup, and Loz joins me now. How are you, man?
I'm good, mate. How are you doing?
Not too bad, not too bad. Nice to see you. First things first, the fact that you've kept this outfit that immaculate in the mud is incredibly impressive.
Well,
so there we go.
I brought the old slip-on Chelsea boot waterproof.
Smart boy. He's thinking ahead.
So, you know.
Yeah, you've nailed it. You've absolutely smashed it straight off. Download, it's always a great weekend. You know that. Like, great slot for you guys in there today. It's got to be exciting to be back here and actually, you know, enjoying the weather, enjoying this kind of festival atmosphere.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, what did we play? 2018, and we didn't come back till the pilot.
Yeah.
And then so yeah, it's been a while since we've done the real thing. So yeah, we're stoked, and obviously right up there before Pantera, just after Tom Morello. So we're stoked with where we're living, and and yeah, just can't wait to turn up and get everyone pumped.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's such a great moment to be in now that Self Hell's out there and everything as well, and you see the great reaction. Congrats on the success of that, by the way.
Thank you.
Really, really nice to see that reaction. I mean, I've been asking a lot of people about the kind of live move with these new records, because you're at the point now where people know these new songs. You're able to put a few more little moments in the set. What's been going off, particularly out of those new songs?
You know, it's always strange when you put out a new record and how it's received. You know, and putting out Self Hell, we knew it'd ruffle a few feathers, but for us, that was exciting. We don't want to be a band that lives in our one lane of writing just metalcore songs, you know what I mean? So it's all about how While She Sleeps evolves, and I think we've sort of broken down the fence, the barrier a little bit, if you like, and that's exciting for the future of our band. Where do we go next, you know what I mean? So that's been great, and the new songs are going down great live. And you know, like I say, the band's evolving. We're not just in sweaty small rooms anymore.
Yes,
so you've got to think about who is coming to these festivals, who is like open to finding a new act. So it's all about the landscape and trying to navigate it in the best way possible. Our main goal though is to, you know, if our core fan base loves the stuff we're doing, then that's all that matters. So yeah, it's going down well. We're bringing the energy, and like you say, stoked to be back at Download.
Well, I mean, it's just great as well to see that, like, I mean, the whole scene has evolved to a point now where a band like yourself, you can mix up the sound, you can try new things, and it can be a bit more accepted. It's just really nice to see that you guys are at a point of, I guess, a point of confidence, really, isn't it? Like, you reach this point where you feel like, no, we can try and mix this up a bit if we want to.
Yeah, for sure. I think, like, since, you know, 2009, when we put out The North Stands for Nothing, we've always gone out on that stage feeling like an underdog, and that is how we've that's the energy we put across, you know what I mean? Yeah. We've always got something to prove, and it's no different now, but like you say, we do have the confidence behind us with things like the Sleep Society and stuff like that, and just people being like so supportive to our band, and that's giving us a confidence to be like, yo, let's try new things and just see what happens. So that makes it great for the studio, and yeah.
Must bode well for the future as well. I know you guys are always cooking. I mean, you've got that wonderful little studio set up in Sheffield, so it's very, very nice to have that behind you. But, like, it's got to be nice to know that you, I guess, are you just one of those bands now that is always kind of cooking something up, you know, seeing where things go in that way?
Yeah, Sean's like a little wizard, and he doesn't ever really stop writing demos and stuff. So, and I'm kind of the same with lyrics. It's not just like we go into a time where I start putting energy into it, like constantly throughout the different cycles. If we've already released, I'm still writing stuff down and trying to, you know, write dark poetry. Yeah.
Bit of dark poetry.
Just writing some dark poetry, and then we'll start smashing it together. But it's already on the move.
I love that.
As soon as we don't rest. Amazing. We don't rest.
Yeah, you never do. You never do. It's absolutely mad. I'm glad you mentioned Sleep Society as well, because I love the fact that this is now the second record where that's been a part of your world, right? And you've had that bigger connection with the fans. Tell me a little bit about some of the kind of learning points for that, because I feel like you guys, you know, it was a step up from your average kind of Patreon model. I've seen some other bands kind of replicate similar things, which is really exciting. It's nice to see that kind of move and have this bigger fan connection. But what have been the learning points for you guys at this stage?
One of the main learning points, as strange as this sound, is that we are a very punk rock DIY ethic band, and actually we took on a massive task. And that's been hard to learn to live through it and learn how we balance that with, you know, recording an album and touring, and all those things are just busy things anyway. So it's been quite difficult to get that balance just right. But yeah, the people that are in the society have had tons to dig their teeth into, whether it's from almost like educational stuff, like the struggles that we've been through as a band and our learning curves, all the way up to sort of vocal techniques and guitar playthroughs and all that. So there's plenty in there, but it has been a lot to undertake. So, you know, that's one of the things that, you know, we've learned from that, I guess.
Yeah, it's exciting to see how it's developed, though, and I think it will continue to grow and everything, and kind of expand in new ways, which is just really... No, it's exciting. It's great to see
what's been the biggest point of that is what we wanted to initially do is break that mold in terms of when we give away... When we take money off of a label to be able to make a record, which costs thousands and thousands of pounds, we wanted to take away that middleman so that we still retain the rights to what we've created. Yeah. That being the most important thing, what the Sleep Society has enabled us to do is use the funds that we gain from this awesome community and not have to go and outsource cash to then front for a record.
Yeah.
And then we can retain the rights to our own art, if you like. So that's been the best thing about it, and big up to anyone out there that's been supporting.
No, it's a proper game changer. It's really impressive to see that with you guys.
Thank you.
Something we've been asking absolutely everybody here, so it's a stacked lineup here at Download. Load of friends of yours, I'm sure, load of bands you admire. Anyone you've never worked with before that's here this weekend that you think could be a great little While She Sleeps collab?
Yeah, I'm really into Alpha Wolf, and I've never seen them play yet. I think they played earlier today, so then I've missed them again. But you know, like they're one of the bands that are really on the move, and they're an exciting newer band, I suppose, for the UK especially. They're from Australia, so yeah, they're one of those bands to watch for sure.
Man, that would fit very well.
And also Mouth Culture. Have you heard of those guys? Yeah. They were playing on the Thursday, then they got bumped to the Friday, and so they've done 2 slots. This weekend, and again they were pulling decent crowds, so love those guys.
Yeah, on the rise, those guys for sure. Definitely on the rise. It's always a pleasure to see you, mate. Go out, enjoy the rest of your weekend. Best of luck with the set later. We'll catch up soon. All right?
Will do. Cheers. Have a great weekend.
All right,
peace out.